Beyond the Sheets, a bodybuilder's guide to dominating life. Get ready to dive deep into the double life of a fitness fanatic and adult industry professional. Join me as I unveil the secrets that fuel my success, both in the bedroom and in the gym. Are you ready to dominate? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to dominate life. Are you? Dominate the porn industry. Sup guys, that was a very interesting intro from ChatGPT. Thank you for giving me that, ChatGPT. Hope you guys are doing phenomenal. It is very close to Christmas, and I wanted to do kind of a video, like a review video on some things that I wish I had known before entering the porn industry. Drinking some Rays. Just got back from the gym and I did legs, one of 3 leg workouts for the week, and it was good. It was excruciating, dominating. So I wish I had way more connections coming into the porn industry. You really can't have enough connections, whether that's friends that work in the industry or directors. Like, getting in contact with a director is one of the more difficult things, I would say, when you're in the industry, because that's the person that not really approves your flights, but they're pretty high up. It's kind of hard because finding those people is another story. If I had researched more prior to getting into the industry, I think I would have been a lot better off. I wish that I had paid more attention to my health. Like, I wish I had gotten a little bit more on top of, like, my cardio, on top of my supplement game, on top of my peptide game. I wish I had known about BPC 157 5 years ago, because it has literally been like a miracle in my life. And in my last video, I talked about how it healed my shoulder injury, because I believe that I tore part of my rotator cuff, and I wish I had known about that compound. Maybe that doesn't relate to the porn industry, but I'm talking about it anyways, because I think it's so beneficial. I think there's like a lot of supplements that I've recently found, peptides, supplements, health products, if you want to call them that. There's a little bit of controversy on it, and I'm not really like connected per se into the fitness industry, although I have done a ton of research on the fitness industry. I just wish I had researched the porn industry more, and getting the connections and having like the person, like the director's phone number is a huge deal, and getting that information is obviously like a whole another thing to tackle. I just wish that I had more connections and paid more attention to my health, how much water I was drinking, because there was a couple times, I've talked about this before, where I felt like I was about to have a heart attack on Viagra, and I don't mean to like expose any studios or anything like that, but there was a couple times where I was given what I thought was Viagra. I don't know what it was. That's the issue, is they did not disclose what the pill I was taking. And if I didn't take it, then I wasn't going to shoot. Recently, I've heard from one of my friends who's been in the industry a little bit longer than me that he's been on a couple of shoots. I don't know exactly what studios there were, and I wouldn't be saying the studio if I did know, but he took, what's it called, the fucking dick injections. That shit's fucking scary. I really gotta What is it again? Oh, Trimax. That's what it's called. Fucking Trimax. I've heard of a couple people taking it, and I've observed people taking that specific drug. I think it's extremely dangerous. I would never touch that shit. I have been offered it, and I politely said no. I don't want to rely on something that you have to fucking inject in your dick. The research that I've done on it, which is not a ton, but from what I gathered, I would never take that shit or recommend it to anyone. And if anyone is taking that, I would highly recommend you come off and find a different solution, because that shit is dangerous. I wish I had, back to the Viagra, the fucking unknown pills thing. When you're at the studios, sometimes they just won't disclose, and if you don't take it, you're not allowed to shoot. It's kind of a gray area, and I think that that's super dangerous, and it's very illegal, on top of very disrespectful and just not concerning about the model's health. Let's just leave it at that. I think that's something that needs to be addressed. That's why I'm talking about it in the video, because I think it's fucking dangerous, and I would like to warn people on that aspect of the porn industry. Other than that, stay away from those studios or those people that have that type of view on business. That's honestly, I would not be shooting with that company if they forced me to take something. As far as like a pill goes, like from my experience, I was given something that I didn't know what it was. I'm pretty sure it was Levitra or a combination with Viagra. I took a quarter, not the full thing. That was okay with them, and I took it, and I obviously didn't drink enough water, so that was part of my fault, but I really did not feel good on it, and I felt like I was going to have a fucking heart attack. Sometimes with different, like, compounds that increase your heart rates, increase the blood flow downstairs area, you really don't want to combine it with certain things. My advice, though, just take Cialis. That's what I take occasionally. I don't use it every day, and it's a great pre-workout if you don't abuse it. 5 to 10 milligrams is perfect, in my opinion. Aside from staying safe in the industry, some things that I wish I had known. I wish I'd known a little bit more about STDs. And now, I've been very fortunate to never get an STD. I'm so thankful to not get one. I have seen and witnessed people getting stuff that I would never wish upon anyone. It's horrible. It does happen, but it is a risk you take being in the industry. I won't shoot with someone unless I can see their entire blood and urine panel from talent testing or an applicable test company that is legitimate, and definitely not a screenshot. I want to see like their ID. I want to see their on the actual website what their test results is. Your health really is number one. It doesn't matter if you're getting paid $5,000 or whatever. Your health is more important than that. Trust me, it is. What are some other things I wish I had known before being in the porn industry? Well, I did not script this video. I know a couple people have told me to do that, and it would be more cohesive. I apologize in advance. I create stuff based on, what I'm thinking, what's on my mind. I have, some good ideas, some bad ideas, but I thought this was a good video to make. Informative video. It seems like you guys like that, and I'm obviously not a doctor. I'm not recommending you take any medications. Definitely do your research, but I have quite a bit of experience with some things, and I thoroughly research things before I take them. I think that that's just super important. I wish I had known that my income would be extremely undulating in porn and especially in entrepreneurship. Pretty much anywhere, like self-employed type of businesses can, I think, attest to this. But my income is never like the same. It's not like a flat rate. My income is very undulating, but fortunately, from the help of some people that I've met in the industry, such as Rob Knox, that guy is probably, I like to call him my best friend, but I call quite a few people that. That guy has honestly given me so much helpful information. If he was here, I would definitely give him a fucking hug. And I really want to shoot with him again. But that guy is a fucking genius. Shout out to Rob Knox. You, if you're watching this, have honestly changed my life so much to where, like, I don't think I've ever gotten the information that you've given me was just fucking incredible. Like, I've never had that much help from a single person. I really like people like that. I really like, people that are just really welcoming and high energy. I'm a little bit more monotone, but that's just how I am. I mean, I have, nothing but positivity to spread. Like, I used to be a very negative person when I was younger, and I realized after just a lot of life experience, like now I'm 30 years old, life is really not worth it to be negative. Like, you want to be happy. Like, you want to spread good vibes to other people. And I try my best to do, the same as what some of the people in the industry have just really blessed me with. Another thing I wished I had known before entering the adult industry is if you don't provide a money shot, you will not get paid. That's something that was like, it makes sense, but it's like, damn, what if I don't come? That's like really has a lot of pressure on the model, and I've felt that pressure so many times. Like, you go so hard and you work so hard to, get to the studio and do everything right, hopefully. But then if you can't finish, that's a problem. That's one thing that I really wish that I had known prior to getting into the industry. And I've seen people not be able to come, and I feel really bad for them because they wouldn't get paid if they didn't. Usually the director will either wait the following day or wait a couple hours if they're nice. Not all of them are nice. But fortunately, most of the people that I've worked with will give you a second chance, maybe a third chance. Depends how nice you are. Whenever I go to a studio, I make sure to clean up after myself. I make sure to make sure everyone else is like doing good, and I'm spreading like my good vibes as best as I can, and just having a good time, not talking too much. Obviously, like when they're filming something, you don't want to be rambling on, because the microphones in the studio will literally pick up everything. That's another thing when you film with professional studios. You have to shut the fuck up, and a couple of times I have been a little loudmouth, and I wished I had just known that, I guess. Yeah, nobody likes to get in trouble. One last thing before I go. I wished I had been like more in tune with the other model that I'm filming with, whether it's for OnlyFans or for professional porn at the studios. I wish I had asked them specifically like, you know, hey, like what turns you on, like what turns you off, what do you want me to do, what do you don't want me to do. That's super important in, you know, making a good scene. And I've failed to do that a lot of times. Whenever I do any new scenes from about 3 months ago or so, maybe 6 months ago, I just want to make sure that the other model is having a good time. And I think that if we all, you know, have a good, comfortable time, like it's really not all about the fucking camera angle, which I'm like often obsessed about. But I mean, I like to, you know, have things look good. I like to make things look as good as they possibly can. And sometimes I forget the actual like internals of the scene. That's something that I wish I had known before. And maybe if I like watched a little bit more porn, like good quality porn, maybe Johnny Sins or something like that. That guy is phenomenal. He's a role model that I definitely look up to. Then maybe I would have known that. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, like it. If you dislike this video, dislike it. Comment down below for the algorithm, and I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas. I will see you guys very soon.